When we look at the critical business function of selling to the customer, that's where the front office comes into play. It's the last chance they have to be able to provide a positive 7-Eleven experience to their customer. This is very critical for us because we have to help maintain the front office being in a working condition for the store.
In the front of the store, when you first walk in, it's really important because that's our area where we actually greet our guests as well as we tell them goodbye and we want to welcome them back. One of the most important factors is going to be our POS system. POS stands for Point of Sale System, which allows us to actually get the customer out of the store with the actual products that they wanted to invest in when they actually came into the store.
The POS base unit is a computer itself. It helps go ahead and transact, look up the items that are scanned by the barcode scanner, be able to bring back the price for that item, and therefore be able to tabulate all the items that the customer would like to check out with, and then be able to go ahead and accept the form of payment that the customer would like to pay for. If the payment is in a form of cash, then the cash drawer is used in order to store that cash for future usage and change with the customer. The POS barcode scanner is used to be able to scan the barcodes on the merchandise in order to enable for a quick checkout for the customer. The PIN pad is used by the customer in order to pay for their merchandise at the conclusion of their transaction. They can do this in a form of a credit payment or a debit payment. And this can be used by either swiping the card on the PIN pad, or if the debit or credit card has an embedded chip, they use the chip reader in order to complete their transaction with the store. Once the transaction is complete with the customer, the receipt printer will go ahead and print out a paper receipt for the customer. This receipt has a listing of the items which the customer has purchased and the total of their transaction. There are two pieces of equipment we haven't talked about yet. The first is the safe. Very simply, the safe provides an area for the store to be able to deposit large bills and such in a secured location, so that way these are no longer in the cash drawer. The second item is the money order machine. The money order machine provides the store the capability to be able to sell a note to the customer, so the customer can then take that and use it as a form of payment to pay an electric bill or to send money to a family member in another location. An additional protective measure that 7-Eleven has implemented to support the RIS equipment in the front office is with the installation of a universal power supply. It does two critical functions. One, it protects the POS and other connected equipment from any power surges that could short out the equipment. It also, in the case of a power outage in the store, provides a battery, so that way the store can go ahead and conclude a transaction and be able to power down that particular piece of equipment.
When we have an item that's actually a piece of equipment that goes down, it affects not just the customer service, but the flow, the way we can actually get our customers in and out of the store in a timely manner. It's important for everything to be efficient, to be working, and to be working fast.